Ka kynhun Myntri ka Sorkar Jala kala Pdiang yak kai phot jong ka Meghalaya Public Service Commission Reforms Committee MPSC RC ka bathmu ban pynjanai ki rukam treikam ka jingmi ba ka jingkhoj bat shai ha ka rukam thongkam bala penyai da ka Meghalaya Public Service Commission MPSC ya ka de ka kai phot la IT da ka committee bala khli da o principal secretary uba FR khar kungor ka committee kala IT ya ka kai phot jongka bat ngila Pdiang ya ka ne ka kai phot kumba kalong ha ka jingalang jongka kynhun Myntri ong Myntri rangba ka jela u Conrad ki sangma habakran shakilap thai kubor hadin bala penya ya ka de ka jingalang ha ka arpun rio trik nailar u Myntri rangba u pentip ru ba ka kynhun Myntri kala ai jingmut ru ban pendai ta ki kor CCTV bat ki kor ban record haba pelong ye ki interview kenang ban penti kena halor ka jingtreikam ka basai bat ka ba khoj ba suba na lor ki jing a jingmut jong ka committee ka kynhun Myntri kala a jingmut ru ba ka deban don ye ki kor CCTV bat ki kor recording ki babyang ha ka por ban pelong ye ki interview bat ki camera ki deban don kenang balada mi kino kino ki jingkali ne kino kino ki kenrum kenram onla ban khmi banya lingba jongki ula ong habakular bashan on supply ba ya ka kai phot ban penti kina ya ka jingtreikam ka basai bat ka ba khoj ba suba ha ka ba penya ya ki exam thongkam habak do halor ki jingpen kala ba kongsan u Conrad ula ong ba ki don ki senjam ki ba shipor ki ba ne katto kan islam bat ki ban ne slam ya ki bala ajingmud da ka committee ki senjam ki ba shipor ki kenthop ikilat bandan bon tali ki board na ka banta ban penklo ya ka jingshim interview ban bo iki protocol ki baya day bat ki interview ka jingpen bana ki jingdon jing em bat ki ram ki sha da u chairman bat ki khan ban thaw ki grievance cell ban pen i pat ba ki marks bala yo de ki kartong baya khun ki exam ban plat ki answer ki hadin ka exam na lor ki wei pan hakabaya day bat ki sin jam ki bakat tu ka ni snam bat ki bane slam u Myntri rangba ulo ong ba ka committee kala ai jingmut ban le re ki test link ba ki core computer ban pen klan ya ka MPSC cell hajwai batura ban pelong ya ka combined competitive examination bat ban pen sange no ya ka optional paper hakabaya day ba ka jingpen sange no ya ka optional paper ngila dable teng ha ka exam ka barang shidap shen jong ka Meghalaya Civil Services MCS bat ngin sale kumju na kabenta ki wei pat ki exam ha ki singi ki bandang wan ula pun bena.
The first was the report of the MPSC Reforms Committee. As you're aware that we had put up a committee to look into the important reforms that can be done in MPSC to improve the overall efficiency, the overall productivity, and most importantly, the overall transparency of the recruitment process in MPSC. This committee was headed by our Principal Secretary, Frederick Karkonger, and other members in the committee included our Commissioner Secretary, Mr. Syllad, Shri David Siemle, and Mr. L.K. Dingdo, who was the member secretary. The committee had submitted this report, and we have accepted the report in total in the cabinet today. And we will be making this report public so that everybody can see the contents of the report. I'll just, for this brief information of the press and the public at large, I'll just share a few of them. There are too many of them for me to go through all. But broadly, there was a short-term and there were long-term measures. So short-term measures included options of having multiple boards so that interviews can be done at a faster pace, setting up of interview protocols of how interviews, in what process and system it should be conducted. Proposals like recuse from interview process in case any of the member has a family member who's being interviewed, so the person can recuse him or herself. Ensuring that we are able to have declaration of assets and liabilities, including the chairman and members of the committee, annual calendar of the MPSC, preparation of annual reports by the commission, creation of a grievance cell, the roll numbers of candidates not to be changed in between the recruitment process, notification of marks for personal interview, the ratio of the candidates to number of vacancies be publicized. Obviously, question papers to be highly confidential to avoid any leakage, and the procedure for that also has been explained. No changes to be made in recruitment process once the process has started. Public disclosure of marks secured by candidates in any examination, other tests and personal interviews for any post conducted by the Commission. Release of answer keys after examination and specific time frame to be given for challenging the answer key. And addressing any complaints related to corruption and vigilance in the MPSC through the Meghalaya Lokayukta Act 2014. And some other smaller measures. As I said, this will be publicized and shared with the public at large, so you can always go through it. Medium term and long term, there were some suggestions. Number one was that we should have computer-based tests. Number two was the strengthening of the MPSC cells, whether it's in Jowai or in Tura. Combined competitive examinations, which means that examinations for the same qualification and same scale could be combined together to avoid any kind of repetition and any delay. Discontinuation of the optional paper, which, as you are aware, we have already done last time for NCS exams, and we will be doing for the other exams also in the coming days. So these are the basic things that were mentioned by the committee. And in addition to this, the cabinet has suggested that we should also add that all the interviews, there should be CCTV and proper recording done during the interview process, and cameras should be there so that if there is any kind of question or any issue that arises, then those can be referred to. So this suggestion we have added as a cabinet, and as I said, this will be made public. I can just show it to you. So this is the report that has come in, and we'll be making this public so that everybody can see it. Basically, people have felt that there should be a stronger system. When we looked at the system more or less was in place. But for whatever reason, there's been always a lot of concerns. And small but very firm measures can actually raise the overall confidence that people have in the system. I'll just read out a simple thing which I didn't read out earlier. But like there was a provision that they said, and they've suggested to us in this committee, mobile phones during interviews. I mean, it's already being done, but it's not like in pen and paper. So hence, we want to stress on this, that they have to ensure that there is no question of any mobile phone during interview process being taken in, which already is happening. So my point being that the reforms are a measure and a way to ensure that the confidence level of the people is increased, that we are taking steps to strengthen a system which already is strong, and taking opinion from different people's views, some simple opinions, but as I said, it gives more comfort. For example, people are saying that there should be recording of the interviews. So we should do it, why not? So we're putting it down on paper and saying let's have a recording also. So there is no harm in improving a system. System really working fine, but I think improvement in it is a good thing. And in line with what the public at large has been wanting, and in line with what government is wanting to do, this commission was formed, and the report has been submitted, and we will implement it in total.
What do I remember?
Using a condom every time?
Yeah, I remember. I don't ignore it. Using a condom every time during sex is really important.
Wow, Ria is smart. Life will be safe for sure when condom is used always.
Don't ignore, remember once more.